Hey, welcome to my Sam versus Perry's template video. My Sam versus Perry's template. Who's right? Who's wrong? Which is the better way? Who cares? It doesn't matter. There's probably not a better way. Both methods have their advantages and disadvantages. Bottom line, here's my latest plan, and I've got a new job. I'm gonna start a brand new plan. How do I go about this? I, the SAM. SAM is the save as method. SAM, SAM, save as method. You're taking your latest and greatest, I've done this 1,000 times. You're taking your latest and greatest set of plans and you're going to turn it into a new job. Theoretically, as you work on your project, you're going to add anno sets and layer sets and all that other crap. And so instead of having a template, I just use the latest because the latest has the latest layers that I did or whatever. I'm always changing things. Perry's is a little bit different. So I'm going to show you how I get to where I get. And at a certain point, I'm going to get to where I'm going to be where Perry is. So here's my layout. And my layout has, elevations and floor plans and all that other kind of crap. It's got, and the layout has two files to it, the details and the plan. The plan is the model of the house. The details are simply my CAD details. They're in a separate file. Where are they? They're somewhere here. Here they are. There's a separate file. That's a separate file, okay? For this purpose, I'm not going to deal with that. So anyway, I open up my latest and greatest. I'm going to start a brand new plan. File, save as. I'm going to save my layout. Saving my layout as this is the NO P versus S. How about S? My name's first. S versus P layout, okay? And I'm going to save it into I'm going to save it into a Dropbox document. I'm going to save it there. Okay, that's where I'm going to save my layout there. Got it? Got it. Now I'm going to open up this plan right here. I'm going to save it as file, save as S me versus P. I'm going to put in the same folder. I'm going to put in the same folder. Okay, I'd have the job name folder somewhere, but for the sake of this, I'm going to put in the BBBB folder. Done. Now I'm going to come back over here to my layout. I'm going to come back over to my layout, and now I'm going to link my layout. Link my layout to my BBBB S versus P plan. S versus P. I'm just linking the plan I just saved to the layout. I'm not going to mess with the details. Normally, I'd save the details to S versus P details, and I'd link that, but I'm going to skip that. Okay. So, save W. I just go ahead and save it and W, close it up. Just make sure everything sticks. Now I file, open up recent plans, go to S versus P layout. Okay. So this is simply a copy of my latest and greatest. That's all it is. But now the plan has changed, of course, right? So what do? I come over here and I open up my plan up, and now I go over to edit, delete objects. I'm going to delete all my objects on all my floors. Select all. Yes. Just I'm selecting everything. And I'm going to delete it, except. I'm not deleting my text. I'm not deleting my CAD, and I'm not deleting my terrain objects. In other words, I'm not deleting my terrain, I'm not deleting my CAD, and I'm not deleting my text. I'm to get rid of all the cabinets, the framing, and all that crap, okay? Done. Oh, I didn't do it yet. Delete. Yes. Oh, get rid of that. Yes. Done. So now let's look at this really quick. What do I have? HH. I bet I have all walls. That's all I have left. No roof, no nothing. Blah 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 blah. I got all my walls. Now I go to my work set, and I go PI. I'm going to delete all my walls. Delete. Go up to the second floor. Delete all my walls. Delete. HH. What do I have left? Nothing except my foundation. I never rebuild my foundation. You guys get that? I just shuffle these walls around. I think this is a slab that's not there, and this is a post that's not there on this new job. And so that's what I have. I have a slab, and that's all. A slab and terrain. That's all I have. Control save, Control W. Now, okay. Control save, Control W. That's my SAM. And if I open that up, file, open recent files, SAM versus P method. I got it. I mean, I just go in there and I start putting my walls in there. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna hang on. I'll show you how to do it. I still have my elevations in here. This is the key to this thing. This is the key to this thing. My elevations are still there, aren't they? My site plan, my roof plan's still there, isn't it? I've done this 1,000 times. I'm sorry to bore you. My door and window schedule's still there. My boilerplates are still there. All this stuff is, all this shit's already there. It's still there. I'm going to use this stuff. My section stuff is already there, okay? Now, I'm going to go to 4. I think this is where it is. Demo plan. I usually have a demo plan associated with it, too. Proposed plan, okay? Open this up. I have something called, did I start my timer? 4 minutes. Oh, I'm doing good. CAD site. I'm going to show you something. CAD site. Oh, wait a second. Before I do anything. CAD site building. CAD site building. This is how I sort of, where's it? CAD site building. Yeah, okay. Stop. Stop. Let me stop right now. Now, what would Perry do? This is what I think. Perry might correct me on this, but this is what Perry would do, okay? This is a template. I essentially just created a template. That's all I've got. I got a template. I think I got a template of exactly what Perry would have. But Perry's using the same template over and over again. So the disadvantage to his system is he doesn't have. Let me open that up. This is what Perry would do. He'd open up his template, open recent files, open recent. Perry would go in here and he'd open up. Let's say template. And Perry would say, "Oh, okay, that's my template. That's my layout template." And then he'd probably say, "File, save as S&P layout template." Listen, he'd name it something else. Okay. So stop. That's not what he'd say file, save as. He'd say this is what he'd do. He'd say this is the Jones job. That's what he'd say. Okay? He just saved that layout template and called it the Jones job because now he's creating the Jones job. Then he'd open up this. I think this is what he'd do. Correct me if I'm wrong, Perry. File, save as, and then he'd say, "This is the Jones plan one." Jones plan one. And he'd save it in the same folder. Got it. Now he'd have to go over here and relink it, which is what I do too. Big deal. That's what you got to do. Instead of the S versus P plan, he's going into BBB Jones. Where's Jones? Okay. Now Control Save, Control W. I'm going to close it up. I just got to close it just to make sure everything sticks. Okay. File, open, recent. Now this is Perry. Perry's just started off here. There he's got it. He's got his Jones plan. He's got his Jones template. And if you'll notice, I think he's got a site plan in there. He's got his elevations in there. They're not updated yet, though, right? They're not updated because he hadn't drawn them. This is old shit, right? Stuff, right? Here's his floor plan. He hadn't drawn his floor plan yet, has he? But he probably still has his door and window schedule in there. He has his boilerplate notes in there. I bet he has his sections, but these aren't the right sections because, of course, they're changed. They haven't updated the sections, but they're all there. And the names are all there. This is what this is all about. He doesn't have to give these layout boxes a label. The label's already there. Here's his framing over the second floor. Nothing's there. He hadn't built it. Framing over first floor. Hadn't built it. Framing there. He hadn't built it. Well, I think he rebuilds his foundation, but I don't. So I already got my foundation in there. I'm going to manipulate for my new job. And the electrical plan's already there with the electrical boilerplate notes. It's all there. There's your specifications, blah, blah, blah. Now, the advantage of my job is I'm taking the most recent that has the latest anno set or layer set or whatever I did with it, and I'm using that. The disadvantage of my set, my system is, as you saw, I had to strip it down. I had to get rid of all the other stuff. Perry doesn't have to do that. He opens this up and it's just there. It's just there. So let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and I'll show you how this thing works. I think it's pretty cool. And then there's one other thing I'm going to show you real quick. Pose plan. Okay, Perry. He probably has a section cuts in there. He probably has this box right here. His might be square, and that's how he starts. And that's essentially what I'm doing. Perry and I are really neck and neck right now. The bottom right-hand corner of this thing always stays here. Bottom right-hand corner stays there because when you go to your elevations and stuff. It's just there. So I'm gonna make a square house. Okay. Okay. And there it is. Now I'm gonna go PE. I'm gonna put some walls in there. Hang on. Escape. Cancel. I'm gonna put my walls in there. Timer up. 10 minutes. I'm almost done. And then so Perry's done his walls. You know, he went out there and measured the job, and he knows that's the footprint. He knows that's the size of the footprint. He went out there. Hush up. And now I would manually build my roofs, but let's make this quick. Build the roof planes. He's going to build his roof, and then he's going to put DH. He's going to put a couple of doors in here. 1, 2, 3. He's going to put a couple of windows in there. 1, 2, 3. And then he's done with his house. Okay, W. Let's look at layout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, site plan. Look, site plan. He's already has his roof shown. Front elevation. You think that front elevation's updated? No, it's not, because he hadn't opened it up yet. He's got to close. W. Yes. I don't know where my doors and windows are. Maybe that's not the front anymore. Who cares? You open these things up and close them, and now you got there you go. You know, he's updated his elevations. Here, I'm going to update this elevation. They're all updated. Control W. Okay. Now I think, well, okay, one other thing. He's got his roof plan there. Here's more elevations for him. Here's his demo, whatever. Here's his proposed plan. Ooh, now look at this. Now check this out. Now Joe says the system only works if you have the same number of floors. I say nuts. I say nuts. You know, I start out with a 2-story house. I'm going to start out with a 1-story, but this is going to be a 2-story. This is going to be a 2-story. Oh, let's propose first floor. I'm going to change this label to, because now it's going to be proposed second floor. Proposed second floor, because it's, I won't get into it. Second. Proposed second floor. Okay, so, and now is this going to get printed to layout? No. But with Chief's new X6 system, I can simply add that into the queue, can't I? Is that there? No. Is it in my sheet index? No. Is it going to be printed? No. How do I know it's not going to be printed? Because it doesn't have a page number. This has a page number. I'm going to give this the first. This is going to be this. I'm going to give it a page number. Boom. Propose second. Include in layout template. Boom. Look at this. Bottom right hand corner. Propose second. Propose second. Look at this on my sheet index. Propose second. I got a proposed plan. I should say propose first, but believe me, it works. And so now I've simply added the second floor to this thing now, haven't I? This is actually the third floor. This came from a job I did 2 jobs ago, which was a third floor. It had a basement and 2 floors. So this says proposed second because it really had a basement, but it's really cancel. It's really cancel. It's really proposed third. That was just sort of a bastard job that I had. It was a little bit different. Proposed third. The house I did two jobs ago was a 3-story. Actually, it was a 2-story over a basement, so it's 3 floors, but numbers labeling. So, is this proposed third floor included in this plan yet? No, because I don't have a number there yet. Do I? But it's still there. I still have all this shit in the layout. If I want to use it, all I do is go, boop, give it a number, propose third, include in layout. It's got a number there. It's in the sheet index, and when I print it, it's going to get printed. You got what I'm saying? This is my cabinet plan for the third. These are my sections. How about this section? Update this section. Open this section up. Oh, there it is. Look at my section. What's going to happen with this? I haven't redone. I haven't adjusted my foundation. But if I adjust, I'll show you how I do that real quick. Oh, there it is. Let's open up my foundation plan. I think it's pretty simple to fix this puppy. Oh, here we go. So I know that foundation goes across like this because it's a square house. It comes down like this, and it's now in line with that wall right there. I should be okay. Yeah, I still have a garage there, and there it is. Shift HG. This is my foundation plan. Looks good to you, huh? There it is. W. So now if I go back to my section, see, I got my section right there, right? If I go back to my floor plan, I got to do this. I got to turn on my framing. Automatically build framing. Automatically build walls. Automatically build roof. Did I get walls? Boop. Yep. Done. So I go back to my section. Watch my section. There's my section. I got all my studs in there. I got my framing. I got my, oh, I don't have my slab. I don't like to use auto detail. All I do is simply take this thing right here, slide it over like this, take this over here like this, and slide it over like this. I still have a garage there. And so now I got my fill for my, you get what I'm saying? I don't do the automatic detail. I had to futz with this thing. I know it's not great, but it's offset by the things I don't have to do. And so I simply just kind of shuffle this around like 3, and I pull this down, and now it's a, you know, I got my fill on my slab. W, close it up, yes. Look at my layout. Is my section there? Have I sent anything to layout? No. Did Larry Perry send anything to layout? No. There's Larry Perry. There's Perry's section. He's already added that section. Oh, now watch this. Watch this. I go back to this section right here. I've adjusted all my plates and all these lines here. All these lines are already there. They were left over because they were CAD lines. Remember, I didn't delete all that stuff when I saved this thing. Control C, Control W. Don't update it. Go to this right here. This I've got to update this section, don't I? But notice how all this stuff is left over from the other job. Shit, just take this, delete it. 06 to paste in place. Ah, see that? It's pretty much the same thing. I might have to shuffle it around a little bit, but what happens is all these dimensions are going to be pertinent to this job. There it is. It's already updated. How about this one right here? Open up this section. Select this stuff. Delete it. 06. There. Do I have to shuffle anything around? Yeah, I might have to shuffle. I might have to, change this stuff around like this because that's where really a footing really is, right there and right there. You see these extra CAD stuff there? That came from the previous section. What do? I just close it up. Open this section back up. Those things are gone. They're gone now. See? Look at this. That has that junk right there. See, if I open it up, Control W, yes. Oh, I didn't mean to save it. Oh, why is that stuff there? It shouldn't be there. Oh, it's not. Oh, anyway, it's supposed to be there. W. No, I don't want to save it. It's oh, what is that? Oh, I didn't update that section. Sorry, I didn't update that section. Control W. Yeah, update it. There it is. Now that's all. My sections are there. I haven't said anything to layout. I haven't cut any camera shots. Nothing. I'm just open these things up and delete 06 to paste in place. Control W. Yes. Now you'll notice that yep, I fixed all my sections are pretty much done. Right. Control W. No. And then and these are my X sections in the horizontal direction. I got 4 of them. Actually, I have 6 on jobs now. Here's my Y sections, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're done. Let's see. What about my? Well, this is framing over the second, or that's really framing over the third, but I don't have a 2-3 story yet. Oh, here you. Here's my frame. Well, I haven't. There's my framing plan. It's already there. There's my foundation plan. It's already there. What do? I just open this up. This is probably what Perry does. Why select this existing 12 by 12 footing. 0804, and I'm going to just paste as a 12 by 12 there, and as a 12 by 12 over here, and as a 12 by 12 over here. The existing house slab is over here. I haven't typed anything in yet. These notes are the same all the time. Oh, by the way, this section really needed to go through a sloped ceiling, so I just simply moved this section cut right. That's where I want it. I want to go right there. You know what I'm saying? I want it to go right where the ridge is. So I slide it over right there. Boom, done. Okay, done. And so layout. Oh, and so what Joe was saying is you have to have the same number of floors. I say nuts, and that's what I just got through talking about. I always have a foundation. I always have a framing over. This is framing over. Framing framing over. Whatever. Framing over first. Okay, framing over first. Now I want a framing over second. Framing over second. again, this is the way. The only reason I'm doing this on this particular project is because this came from the bastard 2-story over basement deal. See, you change now. You got to. Hey, if somebody was complaining about having to change these names right here, no, I had to change 2 or 3 of them. Okay, because I went from a 1-story to a 3-story. I didn't have to set anything to layout, did I? Oh, is this thing included? Oh, I got a 2-story. I definitely need framing over my second, which would be my roof framing. I better include this in the queue, don't I? Give it a number. Include it in the layout page. There. Sheet number, it's now sheet number 10. It's located right there. Sheet number 10, framing over second. There it is. You know, I haven't typed really anything. Oh, here you go. This is what I do then for this kind of crap right here. Here. You know, this is a remodel. So I got this text, and this text is existing 4x headers and existing shear walls or whatever. I slide it over to this outside wall here, and if this is a shear wall over here, I slide that over here. If there's a window right here, I take this, an existing 4x header right there. You get what I'm saying? And then I take this text right here, WWYY. Take this, YY. Take this text right there and slide that on the exterior wall. I can see where the exterior wall is. See the dashed line? See the dashed line right there? That's where the exterior wall. Oh, that header's really right over there. If I had the window in there, you'd see it. And that shear wall is really right over here. I haven't typed anything. I'm just, oh, by the way, I need a new roof. Control-C, Control-V. That's my new roof sheathing right there. Oh, the rafters. Control-C, Control-V. That's my rafters right there. Control-C, Control-V. Put it right there. And then Control-C, Control-V. Spin this one around like this. And these are the 2x roof rafters. You get the idea. Hey. So this was the Sam versus the Perry method. Which is better? They're both pretty darn good the way I see it. They're both pretty darn good. And notice that I kept the bottom right-hand corner right there. So all I had to do is just shuffle this around, this side, maybe this side here. But if I get my act together, I wouldn't even have to do that. They're always going to be this size here. Hey, get a scoop there a little bit. So which is better, the P method or the Sam method? Pick your poison. My plans are always up to date with the latest and greatest layers and layer sets and anno sets and stuff. Pete doesn't have to strip his plan down. I had to strip my plan down. How long did it take to strip my plan down? Yeah, 5 minutes at the most. That's the end. That's the end. It's the Sam versus P method. It's the end.